All right. My name is Sagashus Levingston, and I am really excited to introduce or to be in conversation or to interview one of our speakers for the upcoming Talk Back Conference. It's I Am Talk Back 2020 presents Welcome to the Spaceship Technology, Business, and Love, a virtual conference. And we are honored to have an extraordinary author and speaker and artist with us. And I will ask you to introduce yourself, and then we will have a conversation.
Hello, everyone. I'm so excited to be here with you and your awesome hair. Let's just talk about that for a minute. My name is Natasha Ria El-Scari, and I am the author of Mama Sutra, Love and Lovemaking Advice to My Son, which was released in October of 2019. And I am very passionate about the sexual liberation of African-American women, African-American men, African-American non-binary people as a form of the last vestige of colonialism and oppression, reclaiming the full sexual self.
All right, so we're going to get right into it. So a friend of ours, a mutual friend, introduced the book Mama Sutra to me. And before, I didn't even know what it was about. She was trying to explain it to me, but I was stuck on the title, Mama Sutra, right? As someone who had just purchased Kama Sutra. I'm like, tell me more. So Tell me a little bit about Mama Sutra, like what the title itself.
So I really wish that I had come up with the title, but it was actually my son for whom the book is written. And basically what happened was we were having a conversation on his 20th birthday, which was March 13th of last year. And we were talking, as we always do, we call each other at midnight on our birthdays. And we were talking about him being in college, about sex, about love making, and just cracking up, like sharing, our own personal humor around that. And it was this moment about 2:30 in the morning, he just kind of paused and he says, Mom, I am for certain that people are not having this conversation with their moms. I'm grateful for our relationship, that we can talk like this. We've always been able to. He said, that's what I've learned. And he was like, I think you should write a book. And then he just said, call it Mama Sutra. And then it was like, I felt like that tingle in my belly. And then he was like, thank me later. I broke the book down into 4 sections. And the first section is about the liberation of African people. I want people to know that anyone can benefit from the book, but it is specifically written with this idea around what sex is for us as a people and the role that it plays in our lives. And so talking about dismantling the patriarchal mother. So it approaches from several different things. One, you have a mother openly talking about her past and present sex life with her son, which we recognize as a taboo in our culture. And this book in many ways is a coming out of how I've raised my children in that way. They've always known what was happening in my life sexually, and not in an inappropriate way, but as in sex is a part of my life. Mm-hmm. So if you say, how was your day today? And I'll be like, I had some really good sex at lunch. Like that is also a part of how was your day. It's not just, oh, everything was great, I had a meeting, or they would even notice like, Mom, what have you been doing? It being that level of in tune with your mother as more than just your mom. So dismantling that. But the sections, the first one is liberation, talking about that, how we tier women, why we shouldn't tier women, why we should respect all bodies that we decide that we're going to be lovers with. What does it mean to be a lover? What does it mean if, one day, 8,000 years in, monogamous, all those things, whatever. Then the second section is called essential knowledge. And that section is hashtag don't be out here getting talked bad about in the streets. And this sexual advice that I'm giving, this advice about showing up as a lover, has everything to do with the things that women talk about that are, or, okay, and that maybe they don't always tell the lover, but we say things like, didn't his mama tell him? And then the fourth section is living a life of love and joy, which is always about consent, communication, honesty, and integrity in conversations around relationship. And understanding that your goal as a lover is to ensure that you are leaving a person better than you found it. People leave hotel rooms better than they leave lovers. So mothers must take on the full responsibility. I tell people, mamas, we teach you how to pray, how to fold your shirts right, how to clean behind your ears. All these things we teach, how to vote, obscure things, how to make the family recipe. We're like, these boys ain't gonna be out here thinking these women gonna take care of them, but then they have broke dicks because we haven't had that conversation. You know, and so it's a part of making a whole human being. How many women have encountered amazing men with a broke dick game? They know how to do everything and they got a broke dick. That's not gonna keep you. And I'm not just talking about just the penis, right? I'm not talking about this penis-focused sex, but them as a lover. Yeah. They don't know anything about that. And it doesn't matter if a person is kinesthetic or logical sequential. You know your children better than anybody on the planet. Yeah. And so you have a responsibility, because particularly the relationship between African American women and their sons is so deep. You know, I watch all the men in my family fall to their knees with my grandmother about everything, about relationships, love, sex. They go to her. They don't go to their friends. They may go to their friends, but at the end of the day, they're going to come and ask the queen mother of the family, what should I do?